Now, if you're not aware, in Oklahoma, we've got this stuff called red dirt. The best part of waking up's coffee in that cup. I made that coffee, walked outside, spilled it right over my damn hand, guys, and that's pretty much how my whole day's been going here. Started this morning with a big old stretch in bed and pulled a muscle in my back. That's solid. Almost as solid as our dollar store version of the Toy Story pizza truck we got here. After pulling that muscle in the back, realized I messed up on my edit, so I had to do some re-editing, some re-uploading, which is always fun stuff. And before I could even get that done, my oldest daughter, Hank, she got in a little fender bender. Nobody got hurt. Kind of tore up her car a little bit. You know, everyone's okay, and that's what matters. And then, yeah, hot coffee all over the hand. So solid start. None of that matters because y'all's probably here because of this. And by this, I mean showing y'all kind of our dirt work a little closer and what we've got going on here out at the new place. So if y'all's completely new on the main channel, we've showed the new shop with some updates, upgrades, whatever you want to call it, going on there. We've got 10 acres here. Now, as you can kind of tell, this whole place runs downhill where it ultimately hits a little bottom. There's a little kind of, it used to be like a creek, a little runoff, because this whole fence line over there, that's all a dam, guys. That used to be a massive reservoir pond. That dam broke, so it's pretty well empty now. It used to let stuff trickle across here, but one day she hauled butt across there and emptied out. And I'm guessing because this is downhill and there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of this ground is unlevel. Maybe you can tell it's kind of hilly, even though it's all downhill. You can see how that kind of humps up over there by them cars. And this whole place is kind of like this, guys. There ain't hardly a level bit on it other than what we've leveled so far. Down, up, just everywhere. And I mean everywhere. You can see where that's kind of dropped off, and when you walk through this stuff over here that's untouched, there's more dips and divots. And yeah, anyhow, it's to get us a good spot here to be a yard area or a house has been a lot of dirt work. Now obviously that's not ideal to be, you know, a lot of money into dirt work, but what I will say is we got this place what I thought was way undervalued by a decent portion compared to what lots sell up in this neighborhood and everything. We got 10 acres right here. And anyhow, so if you want to, you know, if you want to take what we're going to be into dirt work, put it on what we paid for the place, I still think we're out ahead on what just the land and what's here is worth anyhow. So we're still good. So if you've been paying attention to our shop updates, like I mentioned, and you've seen our GMC Will It Run, that truck and that Cavalier, they kind of used to sit right in this area here. And this is now going to be where you kind of turn in to the garage area of our new house when we end up with our house here. And then obviously you can see we've got a big pad here. And when they were shooting this, guys, that corner over that way, it was dropping off almost 7 foot difference from over here. So that gives you an idea. Now, I don't know how wide that is across there. The Eagle Eye, Eagle Eye says that's quite a bit. Okay, so it's quite a bit wide. And then dropping 7 foot. You can imagine that's a lot of dirt required to build that whole pad up. And you can see he's doing a good job of sloping it off for us. That way we don't get a hard drop or have to build a retaining wall. I don't ever like them hard drops. I want to be able to mow the damn thing, you know what I mean? So as we come across this pad here out towards our 7 foot drop corner, and you kind of look that way, well, you can see where most of our dirt obviously came from. Now, I'm not a dirt work expert, so do not quote me on this. I'm trying to remember numbers from a month ago. I was kind of told basically if they need to move in dirt from outsource it to move it in here, you're looking at like $20 a yard between paying for truck and buying the dirt and blah blah blah. Or if you can move it at your own place, it's like $6 a yard. And obviously we needed a good amount for this, so yeah, why don't we look at moving it at our own place? I like option B. Let's go with option number 2. Yeah. So our house is gonna face north. So I would say probably kind of where I'm standing in here-ish. Whoop, whoop. Probably right in here is gonna be front door-ish. So if you look that way, now we're gonna have a nice pond for our entry. And he's kind of working on doing what he's got to do to make that nice too. We kind of talked about it, and we won't use the front yard very often, but we do want it to look nice. Now we weren't planning on half our front yard being a pond, but when it came to saving tens of thousands of dollars by using the option of moving dirt from here to there, sure, we'll take a pond right in that front yard, and that's what we got. We ended up with this about 7 foot deep as a hole. Now all that, I can see he's cleaning up. That was running along kind of our back wall there, or damn whatever. So I think he's gonna ditch all that crappy looking stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the technical term for this, just crappy looking stuff. It's all the baloney he had to cut off the top to get down to the soil. I see he did us a solid and knocked that cedar plumb on its ass. So now that we know we got all the dirt out of here we need, it looks like just recently he started kind of shaping this more to kind of turn it into the pretty pond that we hope and expect it to be. Man, that grammar, we're just struggling today. Now, if you're not aware, in Oklahoma, we've got this stuff called red dirt. And what it likes to do is make red ponds or orange ponds. As you can see, our beautiful water sitting stagnant here. See that? That's rock of some sort. And this pond was not supposed to be this wide, but he started hitting rock, so we had to keep going wider to get the required dirt for the pad. But they said on the bright side, when you get to that rock bottom kind of like that, it takes a while for the pond to kind of settle down, but it should turn into a fairly clear pond. Now, it ain't gonna be like them beautiful ones y'all got up in the Ohio. I drove through there once, like, damn, every house left and right, beautiful blue ponds with rock around the outside. I love those things. They look nice. Anyhow, what I'm getting at is, if we're gonna drive through this thing, we're gonna have to build something that has at least 7 foot clearance. That's what I was trying to basically sum up right here. The half haul or the tow roller ain't gonna get it done. And I'm not saying, me and Slick's already talked about building pontoon boats out of like plastic barrels and stuff and throwing them in here with the half haul, but boy, I can't wait to have a pond. I think the diving board's going in right here. I mean, hell, all jokes aside, it ain't a bad idea to put a little pontoon patio thing out there. Come on, let's get fancy with it. Statue in the middle, me butt naked, spitting water out the mouth. That'd probably be frowned upon. It'd make one hell of a backdrop for family pictures though. All right, we're just getting ridiculous now. Now all this is new. This wasn't like this yesterday, so he's just now getting this fork kind of leveled over, guys. And it was kind of hard to tell how crazy the land was before, but it's amazing what a good dirt work guy can do. He flies home solo. He's got his little excavator, he's got the bulldozer, and then he's got his little drag is what I call it, where he can pick the dirt up and whatever. But that kind of gives you an idea from up here to the pond to the house what's going on. No, yeah, all the bull crap. I think he's got a plan to get rid of that too. Now, speaking of bull crap again, if you come over to this fence and you look here, all the water used to come off that hill and kind of come in a way where it then comes through this tin horn and it comes over here, and well, it probably likes to wash out this whole fence area. As you can tell by this valley, that then was getting filled up with more bull crap, like chunks of wood, good old classic log, you know, a few more chunks of wood. And then if you ever have a brush pile, you know, just throw it in here. We're just gonna skip around old Copperhead Valley right there before I get stuck in the ankle by a snake. And then once you get more down here, you can see even more defined that it's just a little path for water to flow along here. So Mr. CL is going to give this water path over here some new persuasion in this water path situation. And he's going to fix all of this because he's going to kind of route that water from our tin horn, of course, over to the PFS Great Lakes. So, of course, once we get the water coming from that, whoop, over here, she'll always be full. We'll get some fish in her and everything will be happy. Our fence won't slowly erode away. We'll have a beautiful pond as we drive in here. And then of course we'll have a beautiful place to put our beautiful new house that I'm proud to get my family in. So speaking of house, let's talk about the house real quick. You can tell that's a pretty decent sized pad. And we're gonna end up building close to 2,400 square foot, I think, a livable space. And if you're thinking that's a lot, you're telling me, guys. Y'all know I grew up in a 69 single wide with all the brothers and sisters. We were sharing rooms, and now my family of 5, including me, we're in 1,100 square foot. I live with 4 women. We got 1 bathroom. I drink coffee in the morning, so y'all know what that means. Every morning is just a fight over who's gonna, you know, be in there in that old toilet or whatever. I've got, you know, a 14-year-old sharing a room with an 8-year-old, so it's like an episode of Jerry Springer damn near every day. And my girls have put up with my car dreams for a very long time, and damn it. Y'all know I'm the biggest titty baby on YouTube. All right, this wasn't supposed to be a crying video. I'm very proud and happy to be able to do this for my girls. I feel like they really deserve it, and they know I appreciate them. And I just want to tell them and my wife, thank you for, you know, sticking it out. And, you know, is someone crying or something? It's getting hot in here. Ugh. Guys, I want to tell my girls thank you. My wife, which they know it, we talk about it all the time. I appreciate them for sticking this out as I've pursued something and chased something. And I want to tell you guys thank you for coming back and watching and supporting with the merch and everything the way you do, where I can put my family to work and then show them the direct results of working hard. So thank you guys for the constant support. And then y'all do know I'm a believer, so of course I want to thank the good Lord for blessing me and my family with everything we have. And that's it, just a lot of thank yous. So if we carry on here, kind of back to our dirt work business. If y'all remember, next to the box truck used to be a lot of busted up concrete sitting here. And I don't even know what he did with that rock, guys, or concrete. He's basically the damn Houdini of the dirt work world, because they made that crap disappear. So all that's gone. The Cavalier, the GMC's gone. The only thing we got left in the way is the big old box truck Betty here, and I'd actually like to move that just so we can get out of his way. And it kind of helps you picture, the more we keep clearing crap, the more it's like I can tell what's going to be like a backyard or this or that or whatever. It's crazy how just moving a couple things really changes the whole feel of everything going on. All right, and here used to be a damn fire ant mound somewhere, and look, them fire ants are everywhere, so guaranteed they are plumb pissed. They've been working on their little empire for probably years, and CL wiped that sucker out in 2 seconds, guaranteed. I see he's got a little root ripper out here. If I would have known he was having to rip roots, I would have brought the Torola out so we could have strapped that to the front. Probably saved him some diesel fuel, you know, off that dozer or whatever. Oh no, there it is. I knew there was one over here. He ain't killed it yet, but we're getting close. Those suckers will light your booty up. Now the beautiful thing about where I'm at, guys, we're out in the country. We're only restricted by Pot County, which basically means we're not restricted, okay? So he is planning on digging a hole. Of course, we got some like plastic barrels and crap to pull out of there, but most of that brush and everything, we're gonna push it in there. When we're out of our burn ban here, we'll come out here and burn her off one day, and then we'll bury it back with dirt or whatever. That way we ain't got nails on the surface for a bunch of flat tires or anything. Basically what I'm saying is, holy cow, this is my first time seeing this since he cleaned it up. Just caught me off guard there. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, basically what I'm saying is I'm hosting a bonfire. We're gonna have a bonfire roast you a little wiener. If you get hungry, if you need to wash your hands, just come up here and use the old sink. If you gotta go number 2, hop in the old camper. If you gotta go number 1, step behind the old U-Haul box. There's the man of the hour now. Mr. CL's pulling up. Over here on this side of our concrete pad, if y'all remember, it used to have a lot of rock and busted up concrete too, where I think they're probably trying to build it up more or whatever. And there's a big old mound of dirt, and it was all super uneven, real bad. And guys, I want this to be my junkyard area. So I kind of want to build a fence that runs out to the end of this concrete. And then that way, we can take all my junk and kind of store it back up in here. That way, you know, you don't have a beautiful house and a beautiful pond and a backyard full of junk. Believe it or not, I like to keep a really nice looking place if possible. And I think this is a good way to do that. So it's kind of leveled up. We may have to see about putting some rock down or something eventually, because if not, I'm sure it'll always be a muddy mess, you know, but even a muddy mess is good enough for a junkyard for me. We'll take what we get and we don't throw a fit. How are you, sir?
What are you doing?
A little recording.
Are you?
Heck yeah, CL said we'll unload that little pickup, no problem. To kind of finish showing you the junkyard area, I don't know if I said, I want to do concrete off this area where eventually we can put our metal racks. I'd like to maybe get like a shipping container to be able to store motors, transmissions, you know, just thinking ahead. So I had him kind of level this up too, where if we can get concrete there one day, we'll get it. Quicker wide. She ain't no Torola, but she may pull it off there. And don't forget to set your parking brake. Between the loader at the salvage yard loading this thing and this unloading it, we're gonna get spoiled here. Gotta adjust a ramp there. The good news is that one popped free and started spinning. Hold her a little straight here. That's it, we're buying a bulldozer. Just playing, guys. We can't afford one of them. We just bought dirt work. I'd say right there is perfect. That thing would look good with that on the front. If he's okay with helping us move, we might as well move, right? I know them Skechers ain't scared. Oh, baby, first time we've been up in here. Keys in the ignition. That's awesome. VGT, Mr. Money. I don't know what's going on there. Look, boom, she's in neutral right there. So it'll roll or it won't. The good news is she's moving. The bad news is that back's not spinning one bit. I got power steering right there. She's gonna steer me wherever he wants it to go. I guarantee it. Good enough for me. Now it says set parking brake for park, but I ain't found the parking brake on this thing yet. The good part about it just skidding, I think it has air brakes, guys. The good part about that skidding is it drug half of them bushes over here where they're just plumb out of our way. That old dirt must have pissed him off, because he's gonna have his way with it. And yeah, we did leave some bushes up here though. See you later. Yeah. I do not need access to a dozer, guys. I just shove everything over out here. Everything. Every last damn thing. I'd asked CL what he thought he's gonna work on next. And where I showed y'all that wood is down in the ditch, he said he had went and got his pole saw and stuff. He was gonna trim the limbs where he could get his equipment underneath there. He said he's gonna trim limbs and drag them. And guys, I don't know if you know this, I enjoy working. Like, if I go a day without doing something physical, like working, I feel like the laziest person ever. So I volunteered to go down here and help drag limbs, because I like to do that crap. In fact, me and my stepbrother used to clean the woods for fun out at my dad's house when we were kids. So another question I forgot some of y'all had was if the cows were mine, and those cows were not mine. We let them be on here for a little bit to kind of eat down what they could eat down, since we weren't really maintaining all this. But the cows are gone now. With getting ready to do concrete stuff, we don't want that hassle or problem. Yeah, shit the bed, we're out of water. Oh, just playing. Found one. CL ain't here to talk, he's here to work. Will you push it out of there, or you need me to drag it to a pile?
You just get it away from the fence and I'll push it.
Man, that's some good scrap metal. Which one did I give you? Pot County Legend? Yeah, everyone knows too. That's proper t-shirt for you, ain't it? Damn Pot County Legend. Got that old pole saw on a kill mission now. This is all we got for a saw with us. CL says they don't play no games, and I believe them. We got a pretty big tree down here on the neighbor's fence. And by the neighbor's fence, I mean our fence as well. I met this lady once, and this tree was laying across there, and she told me she's gonna have it cleaned up or something. Guys, if this is my tree, it ain't her responsibility to have it cleaned up. Though that's nice of her, she shouldn't have to do that if my tree fell over there. And the reason I'm adamant about being respectful like that is where I live now, people's trees fall in my backyard all the time and no one does diddly about it, and it irritates me. CL's got the old Traco excavator deluxe with the pincher thumb. So I asked him if he thought we could maybe do a little cleanup over here. He's probably about 2 seconds away of just telling me get the hell out of here. Look at the size of this tree though, guys. This thing is massive. That's with a capital M-A-S-S. And right here you can see my old crappy fence, and you can see where it damaged there. Not so crappy fence. So CL's gonna start with getting some of that crap out of our way. Now, I've told y'all my family wasn't like into old cars and stuff. I just kind of, that's my thing. But my grandpa was into old tractors. Y'all have seen some of his old tractors. CL and my grandpa was in the tractor club together. So this is pretty cool, kind of nostalgic feeling. He remembers seeing grandpa run the buzz saw at the tractor shows, and there being a little kid on the tractor seat. And that's me, I'm the little kid. There she goes. That worked out pretty good, actually. We wanted to tear up our fence, not their fence. Mission complete. No, we didn't tear up any more there, so that's good. I think he's gonna do like wrestling and come in from the top ropes on this one. Give her the damn flying elbow. So delicate. Guys, this ain't bad at all whenever you got that Traco doing all your real heavy lifting. This tree is dead as can be. I think we're gonna cut the wire off of it and just whoop, take her out the old equation. This is kind of our view out of the front of our house, I guess. I wish we could clean up this whole fence like this, but that's just not too practical right now. But when I can give an extra hand, and we got him here, I'm gonna do what I can, and yeah, that looks better already. There's one. I guess that's considered two since she's in two pieces already. Look what washed along here from somewhere at one point. We ain't got no secret message in there. How much does your machine weigh?
20,000.
Holy cow. I've seen him break root after root. He said that thing weighs 20,000 pounds and he's still picking himself up there. That thing's all there. It's that Oklahoma red dirt I told y'all about. We got that clay down there, and that clay don't play. Come on, baby. Come on. There she goes. There she goes. There we go. We finally got old Henri out of there. Now I'm sure he's gonna use that blade and shove some of that dirt back in that big old hole we just created. And then when he was working on that earlier, I come down here to where we originally started, because this kind of snowballed a little bit. But hell, who cares? I'm having a blast. He's probably happy he ain't having to run the pole saw. He can do all the dragging. We're just like a match made in heaven out here. The dynamic duo of fence clearing, maybe. Our cedar here, boom. I just cut that unit flat off the top, brought her this way. Yep, that just fell. Some of this, I'm gonna grab what I can and throw it out of here. And I don't know why, but someone at some point put a big ass pile of bricks right there. Had to give that cedar the 1-2 combo to get her out the fence. Ooh, I see that piece is still girthy and all there. Starting to look way more gooder over here. Yep. Here comes the cavalry. Talk about home of the snakes. I guarantee it. When you go to step over a fence, you won't be careful. You don't ever want to catch your gonads. See that arm action? lumberjack ain't easy, but someone's got to do it. Man, I'm a trash man. Found a little trash, picked her up. We've cleaned up what we're going to clean up. It's kind of to the point that CL's probably just going to be pushing all this crap into one huge pile. That means one thing. We need to go get some tools. Get our impact. Little grinder action. You want to go for 3? Yeah, better not, but we're going to take us a couple roadies. And a handful of screws. And I think we'll hop in the tow roller. You driving?
Yeah, but I got filthy.
You got filthy?
Yeah.
Good for you. If you've got dirty hands like Hot Rod here, just be sure to keep them TKO hand cleaning wipes by the old Sweet Patina. If you decide to go to sweetpatina.com and get you some, just use that promo code on the screen. Give them a thumbs up. Thumbs up. There we go. You proud of that?
Yep.
Yep, playing in the mud. Hot Rod's driving. We're taking that to scrap metal.
I'm nervous.
Well, you know how to do the pedals.
I'm nervous.
The one on the left's the brake.
I don't know if this is the stop.
Yep. Hey, quit gassing it. You're all right, girl. You got it.
Wait, are we going up to there?
No, you do not drive up there. And go drag some more around or what?
Yeah.
Slowly collecting that junk. All right, I gotta go fix the fence. You helping or no?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you notice we moved the big white truck? Right there.
Yeah,
Look.
Did it drive?
No, it don't drive yet. We'll get it going one day though.
Is it ours?
Yep.
More junk.
Yeah, it is junk.
So I'm not lying. But still, it's cool. So.
Cool junk.
Cool junk. Yeah.
I can get down with that.
Yep.
Oh, look how much better it looks over here.
Can this be where the tree house?
You want a tree house?
Not the tree house, just on the ground.
Maybe.
Cause I'm scared of heights.
Hey, get out of there before you find you a snake, girl. Got CL over here. He's gonna give me a hand with this 16-footer. I'm pretty good right there.
Yep.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
Well, I'm sorry it fell on there. I think it happened before I got the place, but you told me that day and I come down here and looked, and anyhow, I figured we'd get it all cleaned up for you.
Fine, thank you.
No problem. I was hoping you wouldn't care we were over here.
Okay, Lord, no. I appreciate it.
Here we go. I think we got 3 in each one. She seen me back here and didn't mind one bit, which is good since I guess I was kind of in her yard. And if that old hand cleaning wipe will scrub a muddy 8-year-old hand, it'll clean up old fence post or fence board. It's been laying in the dirt anyhow. I ain't gonna say she's good as new, but she's better than what we found it. And man, is that a big ass tree. Y'all see where that limb broke off of up there? Holy guacamole. This fence is lucky it's still in this kind of shape, honestly. And man, as a whole, this fence line just looks like a million times better, guys. Not bad for probably 2 or 3 hours worth of work. Just beautiful out here, guys. I'm so damn excited. Makes my heart happy, everyone. Hey, big thanks to CL for letting me ruin plans today and hop in the mix and work. Had a good time, you know. And look, I love that crap right there, and them hairs feels good. Just rip them out. Them socks, they may be a lost cause, but y'all know them Skechers ain't scared. Mama didn't raise no punk. We like that hard work around here. So that's it. I did not plan on getting all this, and I wouldn't change a thing. I had a blast out here today, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. You know, all the support, all the good stuff we talked about earlier, guys. It means the world to me and my family. I hope y'all enjoyed this. A little different than, you know, some of our usual stuff, I guess. Whatever the usual may be, you know. I'm always just firing from the hip. We got that good merch at the Puddin'sFabShop.com. I gotta sell a couple t-shirts, guys. I gotta pay for a couple hours of fence cleaning. But no, seriously, we appreciate the support there too. Keeps me and my family busy. I'm on the Instagrammer, Patreon. Be sure to check out the main channel if you ain't checked out that unit yet. And I will see you guys next time. But don't forget, sitting on your ass won't finish your project. And sometimes the project needs to be something like getting a damn tree off the fence. Quit putting it off. Go get her did. Hot damn, there's so much BSery. We had to start a whole channel for all the extras. Be sure to go check out Puddin's Fab Shop if you ain't seen that baby yet. Come on!